Hello, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog. It's Wednesday and I have made the executive decision to not film when I'm doing CC so that I don't have to mention CC every time, although I'm mentioning it now. But that's just to tell you that that's what I'm doing. So yesterday I was doing CC, I also took my dad to the hospital and now, well, the doctors, and now I am back. It's Wednesday and I'm excited to film. I am using my big camera today. I just thought I would try it out because it's good quality and I like it and I should be using it, so that's what I'm gonna do for this whole vlog. No phone for you, I'm afraid. Today the plan is I want to edit a little bit and I also want to start doing a little bit of studies in my sketchbook. I want to study water, painting water with gouache, and I also want to study foliage and grass and things like that as well. So I'm going to follow a few tutorials. Jess Chung is the person who has done the tutorials that I'm going to follow. I'm just going to follow those. I think maybe I might find more tutorials on how to do grass because I don't want to do it in the way that Jess Chung does it. I want to find my own style, so taking inspiration from a few different artists to try and find the way that I like to do it would be a lot better than just copying what Jess Chung does. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to fill up my sketchbook with some studies, and then hopefully by the end of this video I will make a painting from one of my own references that I can then turn into my own painting, and I will be able to put it on the shop if it's a good print or whatever. If it's not, then it's fine. But you know, that's not the sole purpose. The sole purpose is to practice and learn how to draw certain things or paint certain things in gouache, and I'm really excited to do that because I do want to add a little bit more of a transparency element into my gouache. Before, when I tried it, I didn't really like using it with a lot of water, but maybe we'll wait though, because I think that the whole reason I like doing that was when I was trying the Holbein gouache, and the Holbein gouache holds up a lot better with water than what the Arteza gouache does. It feels like it's a little bit weirder, not weirder, I don't know, it acts differently with the Arteza gouache. But anyway, that's my plan, so I hope that you enjoy coming along on the journey with me to learn how to paint some stuff. I also want to paint, like I said, I want to paint water, waves, stuff like that, and I also want to learn how to paint clouds. I know I'm pretty good at clouds. In my humble opinion, I'm already alright at clouds and skies and stuff like that, but it's more water and, you know, foliage and things like that that I need to work on. So I want to do that, and I think I've said pretty much that 3 times in this video so far. So let's just move on over to my art desk. Probably have to tidy up a little bit from the whole MDF palaver. I will link that video if you haven't seen it yet. I was painting on gouache, on an MDF wood with gouache in my last video, so if you haven't seen that, go and check that out. And then we'll get some fresh water and we will start painting. Hi, hello. I decided to interrupt myself because this is my channel and I can do what I want. I just wanted to put a little intermission here because I sort of struggled a little bit with these studies and I kind of gave up. I'll show you. Basically, what happened was, I mean, I should address the situation that I'm in. I'll show you in a minute, or tell you in a minute. These are the water studies that I decided to do, and I don't like the way that they came out, so I was having trouble and I stopped recording and I started on these paintings instead. So there's obviously the one at the bottom is more focused on grass and the one at the top is more focused on water. This one's not finished yet. This one's kind of finished, but yeah, so I was having a little play with that, and yeah, so that happened. And then that was on Friday, and then obviously the weekend happened, and then Caden got sick. He has a cold and you're not allowed to take your kid to school when they have colds because of COVID, so I had to keep him off, but it's okay because today he has to go to the doctor anyway, so it's fine that he's off. So I've kept him off today as well. About the surroundings that I'm in, obviously it's a little bit different than usual. I decided to move my whole setup through to the bedroom. I'll show you it later. It's not aesthetically pleasing, it's not the best, it's just functional at the moment, and purely because I wanted to be in this room to be able to play games with my friends, to go on like calls and stuff without having to worry about interruptions and background noise, and to maybe live stream a little bit at night time. I don't know if I'm going to or not, but there's an option there. Also to have my art space and my desk set up back together again. So that's what I've done. I still think I'm going to make a few changes, so once I get it to where I want it to be, I'll show you it, but it does restrict me being able to film for the vlogs in an aesthetically pleasing way, because it's just there's no good camera angle. Basically there's a big huge window here. I could shut the blinds, but then I would have to have my lights on and there'd be a whole palaver, and then yeah, it's just not the best. So I think I'm not going to worry about aesthetically pleasing vlogs or the way that I want to film, and just show you my desk and myself and not care about the background just now. And then when I do move and get into my own studio space, I can like set it up the exact way that I want it, get rid of half of this furniture and just start again. So that's my plan. But I wanted to interrupt myself because I just wanted to update you on what was happening. This video is probably gonna take all week to film, even though I wanted to film 2 weeks or 2 videos in 1 week, but this is how it goes. I said in my last video I'm hoping that Caden's not off for another 2 months so that I can do all the videos, but then he gets sick. He was on the trampoline all day, well, all weekend, and I think that's what made him ill. So yes, there's that. Right now I'm just editing this video that you're watching, and I am just watching other vlogs on YouTube, and Caden is in the bedroom on Fortnite, so I thought I would take this opportunity while he was preoccupied to come on here and say hi. And yeah, I'm actually regretting, I'll go on a big tangent now, I'm actually regretting buying the desk shelf thing that I have, because the drawers are completely useless. I mean, they do house things that I use regularly, like my tablet glove and nail products and things that I use, and it also houses like just random things like my X-Acto knife and things like that, but it takes up a lot of desk space and I like the desk to be completely clear. So I'm thinking I'm going to move that. I've put it on my art desk, but I think I'm going to move that back to my computer desk, because I bought another arm for my other monitor, so now I can put the monitor stand shelf thing on that desk, but still have plenty of room for the monitors, because the monitors can be lifted up and moved around. But then there is the problem with my tablet needs to be pulled forward. I don't know, I think I should probably just get rid of it, but at the same time it was quite expensive and I don't want to. Maybe I'll just put it in storage, and then I could probably do a setup with it when I move, because it's just there. But yeah, I need to sort out all of my art supplies. What would be really handy is a cart. I don't actually have space for a cart. Like, a cart could go nowhere in this room and be out of the way, but it would be handy for me to have all my supplies in a cart and then be able to like pull it out whenever I want it to. I could put all of my supplies in the cupboard, but now that I've got my tripod there and my light set up, I can't actually open the door very well. I've got to like squeeze in, open the door like while I'm like squished against the wall, and then I can only open it a fraction of the way. So that's the thing. Basically, just need to reimagine the space again, but I need help. Like, somebody come to my house, look at it and be like, ah, this is what you need to do, because I think I need a second pair of eyes, but somebody that knows the situation. Like, I need to have access to my computer, I need to have access to my tripods and my lights and my desk, obviously. I don't know, it's a big whole thing. But anyway, I'm going to just go, and hopefully the next time you see a clip it will be of me doing what I set out to do this week, which was, or last week rather, which was to practice water and practice grass. That's Hi, interrupting myself again basically just to update you on how the hospital appointment went, because I have mentioned it a couple of times and I wanted to make sure that you were up to date if you were wondering about Caden's legs. If you don't know, he's had pain in his legs for about 2 years now and we've been trying to figure it out, going to physiotherapists and GPs and all that stuff, but we went to rheumatology today and she actually checked him properly. Like, the GP just like pulled his legs up, squeezed his legs a little bit, and that was it. And the physiotherapist didn't even see him properly in person because it was during COVID times and there was no appointment, so it was just over video call. So she actually got him to sit up and like stretch his arms around and bend his fingers back and his toes and things like that. And she, before she even got down to his legs, she knew that he had hypermobility in his joints, so just his fingers, his toes and his ankles. So that means that when he's doing exercises such as playing or jumping on a trampoline or walking or running or any sort of exercise, his ankles aren't supported properly, and because there's hypermobility in them, they can twist and turn a lot more than what normal ankles can. So that's been contributing to his pain. It would be better for him to wear like supporting ankle boot things. And she also said that his hamstrings are very tight, so it's really hard for him to straighten his legs properly, and that's contributing to the pain as well. So basically she's going to send him to I think it's paediatric and also physiotherapy, somebody else, I can't remember. Basically he's going to get some insoles for his shoes so that they're supported properly. He's going to get some exercises to do, and hopefully mixed with the pain medication we can just get him going and his legs will eventually heal. He's just to do a lot of exercise, but gradually, not just go out for like a 3-hour long walk, but just gradually build up his strength. And she also said that that's a reason why he's been having struggles tying his laces, because his fingers are hypermobility-ified, if that's a word, and it causes him to struggle sort of like making his fingers rigid so that he can do the actions. So that's the update for that. And yeah, it's nearly, well, it's 3:45. I am crashing right now. I really want something to drink, like a coffee, but I need to go and pick up Matt in like half an hour, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I am gonna change into my jogging bottoms because I'm wearing jeans right now and they're so uncomfortable. So I'm gonna put on some jogging bottoms, clean about the rest of the house, put my slippers back on because I love my slippers, and just chill for the rest of the day before I have to make dinner. I don't really want to make dinner today, but needs must. Needs must. Just been messing around with the settings on the camera for ages. I just couldn't tell if I was in focus or not. I should probably put autofocus on. That would probably be a good idea, but I'm not going to do that. But anyway, so this video has been a bit of a weird one because, to be honest, my week has been a little bit weird. Caden was ill, the garage, the car decided to lose power and make weird noises, and I took it to the garage and they put another filter in it and that didn't even help. And then the garage that we actually got it from, we've only had it for 3 months, so I thought there must be a warranty on the car, but apparently there's not. But we got the diagnostic check for free, so my car's currently in the garage right now and I can't relax because I know that I need to be there in time to, you know, pick up Caden, and I don't even know if the car is gonna be usable. Well, they need to get it powered up really quickly because that's yep. Anyway, so that's what's happening. So basically I'm trying to, well, at the start of this video I did say that I was going to learn how to paint water and grass, but I don't think we're going to be getting grass done this week. We would have been able to if I actually, you know, did it. By the way, I'm really sorry. I am depriving you of the satisfying peeling of this painting. I'm going to show you in a second. It's done, I think. I'm trying to learn how to draw, or paint rather, beach scenes with water, and I don't know what's going on, but it's just the perspective that I'm having bother with, the foam. I'm kind of getting the hang of waves now. I just need to practice basically. But yeah, there's a long way for it to go, and I'm really annoyed because I got a splodge of paint on the other side. But sketchbooks aren't supposed to be perfect. I still haven't finished these two paintings that I showed you yesterday. But yeah, this is the painting that you just saw me doodle on. Can we get a good, I mean, from far away, and it blurred out, it looks fine. But yeah, I'm really impressed with particularly the bottom part of the wave here, where it comes in. The foam is just like fading away and there's a little shadow underneath it, and then also the sand here is kind of darker because it's been wet at some point. I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with this wave along here, this big long turquoisey wave, and I'm happy with the colour transition. The colour's a bit muddy here because I was trying to make it look green as if the water was still coming through, but I don't think I managed to perfect that. I needed to get a balance of water and sand peeking through that foam, but you know, it was really hard. But we're getting there. I'm gonna continue to try and finish this painting. I don't even know what reference I was using for this, but we're gonna try, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Should we peel? I don't think I can actually peel this because, well, I can peel the sides. Oh, no, no. See, leaving washi tape on to dry for a long period of time on paintings is not good because you end up getting tearing. But this paper is actually holding up pretty well to the washi tape. That's one thing I like about this whole thing. Sorry, I'm really distracted because I keep on looking at my phone, even though they keep phoning Matt. Matt's at work. They keep phoning Matt, and we told them to phone us. But yeah, maybe I can rip this off. Hold on. I've already went through a roll of washi tape that I got in a previous video. I'll link that in the iCards if you haven't seen it, but I bought a bunch of washi tape and I've already went through a whole roll. That's how many paintings I'm doing. Not really, it's just like you don't get much, but the washi tape quality is really nice, but you don't get much on one roll. We've had some leakage on this one, I'm afraid, but yeah. So there's that painting all unmasked, and then this one will obviously all be unmasked as well. My camera battery died. What I was saying, or was going to say, before my camera rudely interrupted me, was that I usually have my paintings this way, so that the top of the painting would be here and the bottom of the painting would be here, and the same on this side, top of the painting here, bottom of the painting here. But I've done it flipped up the other way, so when I show my sketchbook you have to turn it towards the right instead of the left. But it actually, I don't know, I was going to say it makes more sense, but yeah, it just feels like it's upside down even though it's not, it's to the side. But I think, yeah, I haven't done any other portrait paintings in this sketchbook yet, so I'll just do the same for every single one. Yeah, I'm excited to do a sketchbook tour with this one, because this is my one where I'm going to be doing a nice painting on every page apart from this one, because we did the swatches and I just want to use that paint. So yeah, the watercolour or the water studies are going well. They're not, but you know what? This is the first time I've actively tried to do water or paint water, so I can't expect to just be good at things like that. I always expect to be like that, and I'm like, why would I be? Why would I be good at something that I don't do? So yeah, I did a water paint in here. I don't know if I actually filmed this one. I'm trying to like show you a close up, but I can't because I don't want to manually focus it. I don't know if I showed you the process of this one, but yeah, I did this one and I liked the way that the water came out in this one, but it was so flat and calm that it was easy to paint. This was just an experiment that I was working on. I don't think I filmed most of these actually. I filmed this one, but I haven't shown you that footage yet because I just don't like the way that the video came out. I didn't film that one, that was the acrylic one, where again the water, I really like it, it looks like reflections. And was there any other water I did? No. No. So yeah, this one is getting really muddy and annoying. I think I might not finish it, you know. We've got to though, don't we? It'll look good once it's finished. But yeah, so that's all of the work that I have done for water. I'm going to continue to do that, water studies, beach studies, things like that off screen, and hopefully there will be a big progress in this book. Maybe I'll just do water studies in this book from now on. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm gonna look at other artists' tutorials as well. I'm gonna just study from photos and I'm just gonna practice. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video if I managed to throw it together very well, and thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video where hopefully we'll actually be doing some grass, because that would be good. Grass practicing.